the competition that will determine who leads the future. President Trump laying out the blueprint to stay ahead in the AI race and beat China.
America is the country that started the AI race. And as President of the United States, I'm here today to declare that America is going to win it. We also have to have a single federal standard, not 50 different states regulating this industry of the future.
All right, he's focusing on slashing government regulations, of course, to push new innovation right here in America, but is also going to play a crucial role in national security and diplomacy. Our next guest says the plan will ensure U.S. dominance in AI. It is Meta Chief. He's back with us, Global Affairs Officer Joel Kaplan. Joel, how important was yesterday?
Well, first of all, thanks, Brian. It's great to be back on Fox and Friends. I think yesterday's announcements were incredibly important. When a U.S. administration comes together with great American companies around a shared mission, winning the AI race against China, as the president said later in that speech, America is impossible to beat. And at the end of the day, what this is about is putting our country first, creating good jobs, strengthening our economy, and safeguarding our national security.
Why is it important to be first?
Well, America has been leading in the AI race since the beginning, but we've got this very fierce competition going with China, and the Chinese government is all in terms of supporting its AI companies, removing obstacles, building massive amounts of energy to power the data centers necessary to build AI. And if we want to stay ahead and we want to make sure that the global standards for this technology are set and are based on American values, we're going to have to win the race, and that's what the president was laser focused on yesterday.
So, and we got to do it the right way. Correct? Because we have Sam Altman roll out AI 5 years ago and say, by the way, I'm a little scared of it. Elon Musk say we should be worried about it. We have to be responsible with this. Where is responsible worry and winning? What goes into your priorities?
Well, we've got to make sure that collectively we're focused on innovation, and the president's action plan that he laid out yesterday is totally focused on that. But also we need to make sure that we're focused on the real catastrophic risks that might come from new technology. And so as we've been building our AI models, we're focused on making sure that we anticipate and mitigate those risks. And the president's action plan similarly was focused on things like chemical or biological or nuclear terrorism or things like that. We've got to make sure that we're anticipating those risks. We're working with the government and the agencies to mitigate and prevent against them. That's what we've done so far, and that's what we'll continue to do.
So let's talk about what Meta is actually investing in. You guys are building data centers, and you need to hire a lot of people, and a lot of them, not necessarily the next Mark Zuckerberg, but you need electricians, you need pipe fitters, right? You need these blue-collar workers.
Yeah, that's right. We're investing hundreds of billions of dollars to build into the compute to build super intelligence. What that means is, Mark announced a couple of weeks ago that we're building the first 2 of several multi-gigawatt data centers. We got one in Ohio that we call Prometheus. We got another one even bigger in Louisiana that we call Hyperion. And just to give your viewers a sense of the scale, the data center in Louisiana would cover a significant portion of the footprint of Manhattan. So these are massive data centers. And as you said, they're going to create thousands of good-paying, skilled jobs. Steel workers, plumbers, pipe fitters, electricians, and oftentimes those jobs are going to be created in exactly the kind of communities that over the last couple of decades have been left behind. So there's a real opportunity here, and Meta is really excited to be able to play our part in revitalizing these communities.
And what I love that you said, Joe, you're actually building it, because a lot of times people keep pledging a lot of money and we don't see the execution. You say the execution is already happening in real time.
Oh, yeah, it's underway right now. We're going to have this 1 gigawatt data center, 1 gigawatt online in Ohio in 2026. We'll have even more than that, 1.5 gigawatts in Louisiana in 2027, and we're going to keep building and expanding from there. So this is happening, but it's happening in part because of the kind of leadership that President Trump showed yesterday. He's leading the charge, cutting red tape, and putting the right kind of policies in place so that companies like Meta can invest, innovate, and deliver for the American people.
And it's up to you guys, and you guys just to be responsible while you're competing and making sure America is winning. Joe Kaplan, thanks so much. Exciting times.
Thanks for having me, Brian.
All right, it's going to fuel our economy for the entire country.
Absolutely.
By the way, those jobs you're talking about could be up to $200,000. Those are electricians and pipe fitters.
Yeah, these are terrific
Very valuable.
jobs. Yeah.
Got it. All right, Joel, thanks so much.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.